a while. I've been AFK, but that should change shortly. I'll try to do more streams of late, if anybody cares to begin with. But hey, how's it going? What about Morodes? I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you coming. But today I wanted to primarily cover a lot of different YouTubers that are up and coming, and I'd like to promote their channel. So I'm going to go through a lot of their channels and share the link in the chat, as well as I have all the links in the description below to the channels that I'm going to suggest. So if you miss them here and you don't get them during the stream, or you don't watch the stream, or you only watch a little bit of it, you can just look at the description. But I'll go a little bit more in depth. And I'm also going to promote my Discord a little bit, try to get more people into the Discord, because I got about 115 people there so far. And I'd like to try to build, I guess I should promote my BitChute account as well and whatnot, especially considering December 10th is coming. It's going to be coming to bear pretty soon. And who knows, my channel could be removed at any time. So it would be good to have another thing like Discord, etc., that people can go to. And, if you still want to find me, I post lots of news articles to Discord because I'm banned from Twitter, right? So at least there, I can kind of use it like Twitter. I can share an article and I can give my little comment, where I can't really do that in Twitter anymore past couple of years. But let me check out the chat here. Hey, Zeus Gonzalez, how's it going, buddy, man? Long time no see, man. Hey, Chad. Hey, Binks, how are you? Hello, Lobster Cult. Not too much, man. Good to see you streaming again. Oh, thank you, Chad. Appreciate that. Are you thinking about D-Live? Not really, to be honest. I guess if that's the only option I have left for streaming, then I guess I'm going to go to D-Live. But I don't necessarily want to start moving over to D-Live just yet. Maybe I can, if there was a way to multicast, there probably is a way to multicast and stream on D-Live and stream on YouTube at the same time. And I would be for doing something like that, right? But at this point in time, no, I'm not going to leave YouTube just yet. Hello, flat smacking paper fan. I like your name, man. It's pretty hilarious. I haven't seen you before. Oh, thank you for the donation, Christian Delorme. I really appreciate it. Enough PC stuff. Give me some racism. I don't know what to do, man. Like, what am I gonna say? I hate Mexicans. No, I hate the Dutch. That's who I hate. The Dutch. What was that from? What movie was that from? It was that one where the guy was playing a British guy, that Canadian actor, and he wears glasses. And at one point in the movie, his father's like, there's two things I hate most in this world. It's those who discriminate against other people and their cultures, and the Dutch. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. But thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. I'll try to be more racist for you. Try to say some more racist things when I think of it. I'm sure I'll come across something and I'll spew out something sooner or later. Just go there. That's where people are going. Yeah, maybe I will go there. What time does the swearing kick in? Pretty soon, man. I swear pretty often. Usually it's not like I can't do it on purpose, like I can swear on purpose, fuck shit, piss whore, but usually it's just the way I speak. I grew up around a lot of French Canadians. Calisse, the tabarnak, the capsa, putain du merde, mon Dieu. Like that's pretty much how they speak mostly. What about Trudeau talking behind Trump's back, caught on camera? Oh yeah, I saw that, man. Trudeau, that guy, he's just such a fool. He can't help but alienate our number one ally. Like how stupid can you be? China doesn't have your back. Saudi Arabia fucks around with you. India doesn't like us either. Now he's alienating America, like our greatest ally. We share a massive border with America. We trade tons of resources. They're our number one trading partner. You know what else we did too is we built an underwater monitoring thing with the Chinese in Canadian water next to American waters where they have all their submarines and shit. So they're going to go there. And, there's another thing where America is going to be like, okay, we can't trust Canada because they're working with the Chinese. Of the Five Eyes community, Canada is the only one who is going to be using Huawei technology. So they're going to be booted out of the Five Eyes. We're not going to know when terrorists are planning to kill us, like Americans have informed us before and saved Canadian lives. Like what? He really wants China's approval or something, and or Europeans' approval, and the Boris Johnson and Macron's and whatnot. It's like, okay, that's not going to do us any good. Well, I guess it'll do him good, but it's not going to do us any good. We need to side up with Trump, especially against China, especially considering they have multiple citizens of ours in detention, not in house arrest like this other lady is, and she's complaining like she's being tortured, whereas our Canadian citizens are actually being tortured. Fuck China. Fuck China. They're pieces of shit. And I don't hate all Chinese people, but they're just as bad as Israel. They're just as bad as Israel. Let's say it. I gotta say it. Oh, 1 second here. Let me go back to the chat, guys. Oh, thank you again for the, okay, 1 sec. The chat is, when I go back to looking at the chat on the YouTube, it takes like a second for everything to load. What do you think of Huawei and 5G in Canada? Okay, I kind of already mentioned that. Do you think it's the slow China takeover before they go to war with the States? That's what it seems to be, man. Like I said, they were building an underwater monitoring facility type thing, or they put some Huawei or whatever technology that belongs to China. And that same company is what builds surveillance shit for the military. Like, I have the article. I got to look through my Telegram, and maybe at the end of this stream or something, I'll go and look for it. But right now, it just take me too long. But yeah, man, it's crazy that we're working with China to monitor American submarines and shit. It's total insanity. Oh, thank you, Christian Delorme, again for the donation. You give Manitoba a good name, Amy. Oh, thank you. How do you know my name? OSTI French. Yeah. What's your cat's name? Chupa. My cat's name is Chupa. It's short for Chupacabra. It's the Belgians. What about Trudeau? Hey, do you think about Eastern European immigrants? I'm all for them. No, I don't want more Fredricks in Canada. I don't want more Slavs in Canada and shit. Fuck Eastern Europeans and shit. No, I'm kidding. I guess I'm okay with Eastern Europeans, but when it comes to the whole immigration argument, especially when you're arguing with leftists or other people, you want to be kind of consistent, and you got to be like, no immigrants. I don't want immigrants to save Canada right now. It's like we got to be like, okay, no immigrants from France, Poland, all countries. Let's just close the borders entirely. I don't want socialist Europeans coming in to Canada and probably voting for like a leftist government or something. It's like, you stay in France or UK and make sure your countries don't get taken over. But let's see here. Hey, I would like to know if Canadian people hate French. I grew up French, and I wouldn't say people hate us, but I got some flack and stuff growing up. You say your name and be like, oh, it's French, haha. But whatever. Most people, they may say a few things here and there, but other than that, it's not too bad, right? I don't know. What do you think about Eastern Europe? Okay, roofers don't swear much. Are you kidding? That's clearly sarcastic. Trudeau is a high school girl. Jonathan Williams, we need base Poland immigrants. Well, yeah, maybe the Polish immigrants. Biden also challenged a fellow senior citizen to push-up contest. Polish, Russian, and Serbian immigrants are all super conservative. Well, yeah, like the Eastern Europeans. That's true. That's true. So, but I'm just saying, like, when you're arguing with people and then they're like, "Oh, so you can just let these people in because they're white." I think your argument may carry more weight if you're like, "No, no, no, we need to stop all immigration and shit from every country, including European countries." And then I think people kind of can maybe understand a little bit more. But Canada has become a lame, not very funny meme. The terrorists are already waiting. Oh, thank you for the other donation, Christian Lauren. I really appreciate it. Stop all immigration. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Deport all Swedes. But I guess I wanted to start off with promoting some more Canadian YouTubers. So, first of all, obviously, if you guys don't know who this is, Kelly Day, she started her channel, I think, a little bit more than a year ago. I'm going to share it in the chat right now. And she is great. I know her personally. She's a great girl. She's super nice, very genuine, not a bullshitter. You can trust her. You can trust her and her opinion, or like, you don't have to agree with her opinion or whatever, but you can trust that she is a genuine person. And, I recommend everybody go right now to Kelly Day's channel and subscribe. She had the balls to step up and be a PPC candidate and take the time and the effort and the scrutiny and the attacks. And she was willing to do that. So I think she deserves some support, and more YouTubers and more views, more subscribers. Hey, Julie, how's it going? I also got Julie Mora. I also want to promote her channel too. Julie Mora, she focuses more on Islam. And if you want a really good resource for that and you want to learn a lot about Islam, she is a great channel to go to. I'll get to her soon. I'll share her description very soon. Sorry, my throat's getting a little bit scratchy there. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for diversity. We French got a break. Right, exactly. Oh, hey, Nibush, how's it going, man? Yeah, Kelly ran for the PPC. Yeah, Kelly's great. Everybody go subscribe to her channel right now. I guess I could share it, so you can see who it is. Not that I'm sure a lot of you guys already know Kelly Day is, but this is Kelly's channel. So she hasn't posted much recently. I'm sure she's kind of taking a break after the election and stuff, but don't worry, she's going to be back posting content probably very soon. So everybody go subscribe to her channel. Like I said, she's got great content. She's a great musician. Her voice is amazing. A great asset to the right, essentially, because something that we lack and stuff oftentimes is like celebrities. I'm not saying she's like a celebrity, but art can go a long way with convincing people. Like a good song, a touching song can go a long way. But everybody go subscribe to her channel. Okay, so let's check out the chat here. Okay, Christian. Hey, thank you again for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. Hey, son of Rambo. Hello, Wayne. How are you today, man? Like, a long time no see, man. I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Brian the dog. How's it going, man? And Boingo Bear, how are you today, man? Let's see who else I missed. Is that sailboat new? No, I don't even know how old. I think the picture was probably painted in the 90s or something. YouTube vid title: Canada installs Chinese monitoring device near U.S. naval base. Yeah, that's the one. Jesus Gonzalez. So that's insane what we're doing. Like Trudeau's just a fucking idiot. Bong hit. Yeah, it's probably to do with some of the bong hits. Why is Justin betraying our biggest and most important ally? Because he's, you know what? I don't know if I can say it's just because he's an idiot or this is his plan. He's like, this is 4D chess or something. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking stupid as hell. And people are turning it around on Trump. And I just saw an article from the Star today saying, Trump is a big meanie. and he deserves to be made fun of and blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, sure. But you got to understand that we are dealing with other countries and trade. And let's just say Trump is very temperamental and sensitive. That's still the person you're dealing with. It's like Chrystia Freeland going to that thing where Trump was referred to as like a dictator or something. And then she went to go negotiate NAFTA, and we got completely fucked on NAFTA. And then people wonder why. It's like, because they're stupid. Hey, Faye Knox, how's it going? Hey, Fredrick, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Hey, Warp Pulley. Hello, Howard. How are you? What did you say there? Been a while since you did a stream. Yeah, it's been a little while. I've been a little bit busy, and I just didn't really have the time. And I got a little bit of time right now before Raging is having his stream around, I think, 6:30. Also, I was going to promote his channel too, so everybody go check out his channel at 6:30. AJ, do the lobsters dance? I don't know that reference. I can't even remember what that's about. Is it something to do with Jordan Peterson? Let's see here. Boingo Bear. Hey, Justin, Cringe Diversity Channel. How's it going, man? I'm also going to promote your channel too, but let's see who we have. One sec here. I got to save this. Because like I said, guys, look in the description below. I put a lot of new YouTubers in my description for people to go subscribe to. So go check them out, right away. And the next guy I want to show you guys is Slippin Lizard. So, this guy, I've spoken to him already on my comment section back and forth. We've had some interesting discussions. Maybe I'll have him on the stream sometime very soon. He seems like a pretty interesting, smart guy, willing to learn a lot. So everybody go check out his channel, Slippin Lizard. Here, I'll share it for you guys so you can see it. But also, join my Discord at the bottom too if you have not yet. I want a lot of people to go there, and the more people, the better, right? But first of all, I want to talk about Slippin Lizard. So, like I said, he's got his channel is mostly around, I guess, his opinion about politics. Is the woke left cult? I've watched a few of his videos, and he's got some interesting perspectives. And, I think this guy can be a definite asset to the YouTube community. So I think, all you guys should go there, subscribe to his channel immediately. So, he's like, we are the West, we must unite. The magnet meme Muslims are right about. Yeah, this is a good video. I recommend you guys go check out this video. But I don't think he's had a channel for too long. Everybody go support him, help him out, So yeah, not very long. The more the better, right? Because YouTube is censoring a lot of people, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. And the more of us around talking, the better, right? The more people they have to fight against, the better it is for us. And they can't silence all of us. Maybe they can, but at least it's going to take them a little bit longer this way, instead of us being like kind of greedy and like, I don't want to share my subs or my posts, or I don't want people to steal my content, etc., right? You have so many awesome people in your chat. Oh, thank you, Julie. Lobster dances, raging, clapping. Hey, Fred, how's it going, man? Everybody downvote the new YouTube rewind. Oh, yeah, the YouTube rewind thing. Philip may be triple or even quadruple agent. Let's see here. So, Menckin, does anyone even watch YouTube Rewind? No, I don't think so. Nobody gives a shit about YouTube Rewind. It's been a long time. Oh, thank you again for the donation, Christian. I really, really appreciate it, man. Ask Faye Knox how many smoke-free days. Yeah, Faye Knox, how many days has it been since you haven't had a cigarette? AJ, do the lobster dance. No, I'm not going to. 96 cigarettes free. Well, that's awesome. Good for you, Faye. Good for you, There's no point of wasting your money on shit like that, right? Just a big waste of money. So the next person I'd like to share with you guys is Steve LTT. I've spoken to this guy on the phone the other day. We were having a conversation, good conversation, and he's a really interesting guy. We talked for like an hour, I think, on my Discord. He joined my Discord. I put the link in the description. Like I said before, it's also in the description below. This guy seems really smart. He seems, based. He's got good content. Let's share his channel for you guys. Let's see here. So Steve LTT. So he's got, he releases videos quite frequently, one 18 hours ago, a day, 3, 5, 6 days ago. So, a lot of content. Seems like a cool dude, he's in the Wexit Discord. I know that's where I kind of contacted him from, and he wanted to talk to me about how I got kicked out of the Wexit Discord because somebody invited me to this Wexit thing, and I was in there for maybe I don't know, a minute. And then I started talking about natives and how I don't think we should get the Aboriginal consent to leave Alberta, or for Alberta to leave. And then I got called a racist, and then they booted me from the thing. So I'm like, fuck these people. These guys are faggots. But no, like go subscribe to his channel. He's got 291 right now. Let's get that to at least 300, guys. At least 300. Hopefully more on my channel. I know there's at least 50 people watching. So that's 50 people that could be added to that right there. And all the people that may or may not watch it later. So everybody go sub to his channel. It's good shit. Good guy. Let me check out the chat here. See what's going on. And then some people I have not seen very recently. Hey, Rakist, how's it going, buddy? Just Cringe. You're welcome, Steve. No problem, man. Like I said, man, we got to promote other YouTubers. We got to promote other people that have a good message. I don't agree with everything people say. I have my own opinions and stuff. I don't agree with everything, but I like the differing opinion, because I'm not right about everything. I'm wrong about a lot of things. So having that different perspective from different people is very important. That's why one of the reasons I want people to come to my Discord too. I like having conversations with all these different people that come in, and I learn a lot. I learned a lot just today about Israel and all this shit, right? So go there. I have a bunch of different categories for Canada news, America news, whatever, then memes and all these different categories for all the different things, that you may be interested in. If you got any other categories you want to, let me know of, tell me, and I'll create another one. Just sub. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Yeah, everybody go sub to his channel. Couldn't say that any better. Bang on. Oh, thank you, Steve. Is bad, and that Rakis guy is the worst. Yeah, Fredrick is a Slavic piece of shit Eastern European motherfucker. He needs to go back to Croatia. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I'm going to promote his new channel as well. It's called Race to the Bottom. Sorry about my throat, guys. I don't know. I'm just having a little bit of it's a little bit scratchy right now, but his channel is Race to the Bottom, but I will get to that fairly soon. Is Irving Twin. Admittedly, I haven't seen too much of this guy's content. I've seen, I think, maybe 2 videos, and of the 2 videos, he seemed pretty smart. I liked his opinion. He does politics, it seems like, mostly. I'll share the his channel. So Irving Twin. So maybe he's got a twin. Maybe he's got somebody else that looks exactly like him. But see, as you see, he made a video about Don Cherry, Remembrance Day, and hypocrisy. Flanderth Fieldeth, your organs don't belong to you in the People's Republic of Canada. So yeah, some interesting videos. Definitely check them out. Kinsella, Gate 2, Victimhood, Boogaloo, Free Speech versus Sacha Baron Cohen. So, a lot of stuff that, see, I don't, a lot of these things I want to talk about too sometimes, and I just don't get the chance to, or I'm just lazy. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing this right now. And I'm like, fuck it, whatever. So there's other people around that are also doing that type of content. So, if you want to get a Canadian's perspective on what's going on, go check him out as well, Irving Twin. So there's his channel. Everybody go sub. He's got 690. Let's get that to 700 at least. Let's get some even numbers. Well, this is an even number, but whatever. Let's round up the number. Okay. But everybody go subscribe to his channel. Okay. So next I have Big Boy Blue. Now this guy's subscribed to my channel for quite a while. I've talked to him. He's got he leaves lots of comments on my channel. I didn't even know he had a channel up until recently. And I was like, oh shit, you got a channel. Okay, I'm going to promote this. Like, here you go. Oh, sorry, I'm missing some of the super chats, man. Sorry. Let me see this. Hey, MA, give your lovely wrenches props. Oh, of course. Well, thank you, Julie. And thank you, Faye Knox, for doing such a good job. What did you guys do? Did you ban somebody? I like you already and I only watched 2 minutes on your channel. I will binge watch tomorrow. Oh, great. AJ is awesome, but sorry, I must have missed something. But thank you for the donation, Christian. I really appreciate that, man. Like, you've just donated a lot today. You don't have to keep donating, man. If you put my name in the description or in the title, or I mean in the chat, AJ Illicits, I'll be able to see it and I can address your comments there as well too. Just push me to $2.99 like your puppet master. So everybody get to 300, get to 300. The most gracious, the most merciful from Muhammad. Yes, Jamie is right. To the YouTubers here, I bid you hear the divine call, accept Islam for your salvation. He's right, man. Islam is peace. Islam is right about women. Islam is right about gays and all that stuff. And sorry, I missed your other super chat, Christian Delorme. It said, Julie has the double whammy, smart and hot. And he's right. He's right. Julie is the double whammy. She's a beautiful woman as well as very intelligent, very well spoken. And, like you can't ask for more, right? I see some people trying to shit on her, like a few people I won't even mention because I don't want to give them any attention. You're like, a lot of people are just jealous, and it's pretty clear to see that. And wow, well, Julie, speaking of the devil, thank you, Julie. I really appreciate your donation. AJ, I'm always a fan of yours. I appreciate it. I'm a fan of yours too, Julie. And I really appreciate you always coming around my channel, being very kind, always very encouraging. And you're a genuinely good person, right? That's the thing. I've met so many genuinely good people on YouTube through just this, through the PPC, through all this stuff. And I'm really thankful to have that experience and to meet all these wonderful people. Kelly Day, Julie Mora. I might meet Chris Semchuk pretty soon. Rance Derrick, Raging Humanist, Fredrick, Menckin, the list goes on. BC Barbie, Steve LTT, Irving Twin, all these other people, right? And all the people that follow my channel as well too, not just the YouTubers. Like, I've had so many really interesting conversations with just people that follow my channel, people that they disagree with me. We have kind of a back and forth, but then we can come to some agreement and stuff. And yeah, it's great. Like I value and appreciate pretty much everybody that is still here, still watching and still sharing, because, it all helps and it's all really important. And, I'm glad that I've come into connection with all these great people. Right. But thank you again, Julia. I really appreciate it. It looks like Raging Humanist is in the house. Everybody go check out his stream at 6:30 today. Should be starting in about an hour and 15 minutes. Don't worry, my stream will be done by that time. I mostly just wanted to promote some YouTubers, and I didn't want to do a whole length video about this. I wanted to interact with people. And I want to promote my Discord as well. And I apologize for the throat, and it's a little bit scratchy right now. Hey, Elle. Oh, and Elle's place, if she's here as well. I didn't miss her. She's here as well. Okay, hello, Elle. How's it going? I'm also going to promote your channel. And hey, Cap Nobody, how are you today, man? Long time no see. What about me, AJ? Racist? No, I didn't forget about you. I didn't forget about you, Captain Nobody. I have no idea how your wife puts up with your late night rants, but please thank her for us. Yeah, I know, right? Because like he's like 2 hours ahead of everybody else because he's like on the East Coast or something, right? So when it's like 8:30 for me, it's like 10:30 for him. And it goes to like 1 or 2 in the morning. And I remember that sometimes when he's like on a stream late at night with us or me or rants or whatever. I'm like, it's probably like 2:30 for this guy right now. But he's got a lot of energy. He looks wide awake. It doesn't matter what time it is. He's doing some cocaine. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, and I saw, what's her name? You know, I don't even want to address this, but I'm going to, because I'm petty like that. And you know, what's her name? Blue Apple was like, she made a video a few days ago. She's like, I don't even think AJ is a roofer because you know, his hands are like never dirty, right? And it's like, you know, see, my hands, they're covered with black shit like all the time. I don't always show my hands on fucking stream. They're like, look at my hands. Look, like, but you know, to be questioned about roofing is fucking hilarious. It's like, who would lie about being a roofer? Like, am I going to get cred for being a fucking roofer? You know, nobody would lie about that. Nobody would lie about being a fucking roofer, for Christ's sakes. Like I'd be like, I'm a lawyer or something, right? I'm a doctor, not a fucking roofer. See, raging. He never sleeps. The guy never sleeps. Hey, Jesse Joe, how's it going? Then stop touching Trudeau. Hey, Point Fire, how are you today? Hey, G Biscal. I don't know if Biscal. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hey, Thought Drifter, how are you today? So let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. No, I think I got everybody so far. If I missed you, hey, Rainy Steps, how are you today, man? Long time no see. Your avatar is different. I didn't recognize you there. Inshallah. Hello, Mr. Winterpeg. Oh, thank you, Rainy, for the donation. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't recognize you. Give your lovely wrenches props. Yeah, you know, Christian, I should probably give you a wrench for all the donations you've given me. You know, you deserve a wrench. There you go. You got one. Rogan's up. Support Mullah AJ Illicits. Hey. I'm not a Muslim. Enough with that shit. I'm gonna somebody ban this guy. One of the mods, ban Raging right now. Ban him right now. Okay? I don't want to get my hands dirty. Get rid of that fucker. No, no, I'm kidding. That's from your crayons, AJ. I do roofing, so you know. A roofer from Winterpeg. Yeah. Hey, man, I work in like minus 40 roofing, man. I've roofed like minus 40 temperatures. Hey there, Jamie. Second try, was it? That resin from the devil's lettuce on his hands. That could be it too. You know, I just smoke a lot of bong. There's a lot of weed. Liar. Looks Jewish. Yeah, I look Jewish or whatever, Arab, all that crap. I'm French on both sides. I can trace my history back 600 years because the French Canadians have the most in-depth genealogy in the whole world. They have the most in-depth, the most accurate one on the planet. So I know that I'm no fucking Arab. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But no, I'm French, bastards. Sons of bitches. Hey, why is he still here? I still see Raging in the chat. Faye, Julie, I thought you were my friends. Christian, I thought you were my friends. Raging, you have no power. Get rid of that son of a... Chupa, sick him. Chupa, go. Attack. But Big Boy Blue, I got distracted there, guys. Big Boy Blue, go subscribe to his channel as well. And I put in a link right now, so go check him out. And secondly, or not secondly, like fifthly, I don't know if fifthly is a word, but I'm going to say it anyways. I was just defending you, you tyrant. No. You weren't defending me. You were low-key trying to fuck me over, man. We know what your deal is. I saw your video where you were dressed up as a Muslim. If anything, you're the Muslim. I saw you with the whole thing. You had a knife in your hand and you were like, praise Allah, and all this shit. You know, I'm going to save that, timestamp it. But go check out Elle's place, guys. I just shared the link in the description below. I'll go to her channel in a second. AJ, I love to bits, and I'm your best friend, but I won't ban rage. Well, you know, Julie, you're going to lose that wrench pretty soon. You know, I appreciate the donation, but when you don't listen to me, consequences happen. You know, that's how I treat all my women. You know, no, I'm kidding. It's okay. It's all right. I'll forgive you. You know, I'll forgive you this time because you're so nice to me. I was literally saying you clearly look French, right as you were saying. Oh, I didn't catch that. Raging. I didn't catch that. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. You know, I didn't know that. I appreciate it. Don't ban Raging. I take it back. You know, ban the next person that I tell you to, though. Okay? The next person I tell you to ban, you better fucking ban. Or heads are going to fly. AJ beats the Syrians. I don't beat my Syrians. I treat them very nicely. Does hitting them with a stick no bigger than your finger is not beating them. It's punishing them. It's not beating them. It's correcting behavior. So, you know, don't accuse me of being a bad master, because that's not the case. Okay, I let them walk around from time to time every day, like at least like 20 minutes a day when the sun is up, and then at night they're allowed to take out the trash. So, you know, they get to see the outdoors and shit. Don't say I'm a bad person because of that. I'll fuck Derek. Okay. All right. Ban Derek then. Ban him. You better ban him this time. Julie Mora. No, I'm kidding. Fucking, I'm not an Arab Jew. You know what? Oh, man. You know what this calls for? You know what this calls for? I just have to figure this out again. Oh, yeah. Comments. Banners. There we go. See, two can play at that game. Derek. I can play it, and you can play it. And you can't do anything about it. You know, people are gonna join the stream, and they're gonna see rants Derek dated a transgender. You know, I'm gonna leave this up here for the rest of the stream. Because you insulted me. And thank you, Rainy Steps, for the other donation. I'm not gonna ban Julie. I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that. AJ is Algerian, that's why he speaks French. Oh my God. Part 2. Okay, let's see here. I missed a donation. Part 2, the hot Faye and Julie. Giggity. Exactly. See both of them at the same time. I like where this is going. AJ beats the Syrians. Confirmed. I don't beat them. Correcting behavior is not beating, for fuck's sakes. It's not beating. It's correcting their behavior. CBC will write an article tomorrow talking about how known alt-right YouTuber beats his Syrians. Yeah, probably, but that would be funny. Hey Randy, how's it going, man? AJ makes the Syrians call him Al Papi. How did you know that, Rakus? How did you know? Do you have? Okay, I'm gonna hide it, Derek. I won't. I'm gonna hide it for you. But how did you know that, Rakus? Fredrick Doc gave me a shot about an hour ago, so I'm surprisingly well for another hour or so, anyways. But thanks for asking. AJ Arab Jew. The nuns used to correct behavior by hitting us with pointers. Yeah, I remember I used to have nuns teach me when I was really young. It's clear it's so filthy rich. When you're going to set up Streamlabs donations, I don't know. I guess I should, because then you wouldn't be giving to YouTube. AJ is rich. Look at his art collection. Okay, that's pretty funny. AJ is rich. Look at his art collection. I've actually been selling some of it recently. I've sold, I made about a couple $100 selling shit that because really what I'm doing is I buy some shit that I like, but then I really just want to sell it. So I buy it for like as cheap as I can. And then I try to sell it for like, I bought this one painting for like $10. I sold it for like 80. I bought another one for 5, sold it for like 60. Another one for 10, I sold it for like 50, 60. People will buy that shit. You just gotta find it. AJ, when you going to sub Streamlabs? It is easy. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that soon then. How are you today, Jesus? Rich can afford dogs. Sounds Jewish. Hey, fuck you. Sounds Jewish. I guess it's Jewish. Was trying to say you clearly aren't Jewish because you aren't rich. But then someone pointed out all the works of art. Having $5 million in your wall isn't helping. I'm rich. I'm very rich. This is just all money in the bank, right? It's all money in the bank. The art collection proving AJ isn't a roofer sounds like the next Blue Apple video. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, but Elle's Place. I shared her channel in the description below. Let me get back to that because I'm getting, sidetracked by the racist in my chat attacking me for the way that I look. It's not very nice. I don't appreciate that, to be honest. And heads are going to fly sooner or later. I'm white. And, we're known to go nuts and shoot people from time to time. But this is Elle's Place. Go check out her channel. I've seen quite a few of her videos. She makes really good content. I think it's important to have perspectives from everybody. And she is, or he, or whatever, as transgender. But, obviously she's not into teaching kids all this crap and is against a lot of the bullshit that's being taught. And to have somebody that looks like that and that identifies like that, calling out this stuff is good, right? She's not like what's that tranny that was really popular on YouTube and shit a little while ago, Blair White. Like, that person's just in it for the money and all that crap, right? They're not legitimate. But Elle's Place is definitely a legitimate person. Great content, good opinions, makes consistent videos. Like 2 videos every day. It looks like 3, 4. Much more consistent than I have been. So go check her out. Go subscribe. He, she, whatever. I don't think he's going to get offended if you want to refer to him as he or something, right? But go check him out. Some channel doesn't exist. What the fuck is this channel? Okay, well, maybe I was trying to share somebody's channel earlier, but I guess it doesn't exist anymore, so I guess I can't anymore. Like it made of elephant skin too. It is made of elephant skin. AJ painted it. Priceless. Oh yeah, I painted all the pictures, all the shit. Why am I not on this racist list? Because these are all Canadian YouTubers. I'm trying to promote Canadian YouTubers. You know, that's pretty much all I have in my description. Just as you see, like Canadian YouTubers. Hey AJ, you have a bag of Jew gold around your neck. I wish, man. I wish. It's not your look; it's your bargaining scheme. Well, it's not a bargaining scheme. It's just, people don't know what they have a lot of the times, and you can go to garage sales and whatnot and buy it, and you're like, whoa, fuck, this is actually really good. And they're like, $5. And you're like, really? Okay. See you later, dumbass. I guess that's kind of Jewish, whatever. I think it's just pragmatism, to be honest. Let's see here. Thought Drifter, we got a nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Liar, your Syrians painted the priceless works of art. Yeah, they probably did. You're missing ADM. Oh, okay. ADM. Annual Adam Daniel Mazet. I've never actually watched his videos or content, but I'll promote his channel and stuff. That's right. I had him on my channel. I don't know. I was meaning to put. Sometimes I mean to put people in my description, but I just forget. I totally forget. Right. But they're just jealous of your side hustle. I know exactly. They're jealous. You wish you had my eye. You wish you had my eye for art and valuables. I can just go in and be like, that's worth something. Somebody's going to like that. And you're just jealous. Just got an armor plate of D9 and drive over the mosque. But everybody hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. So the next person I want to promote is Phil Brown 2. So this guy, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know of him, but he's had multiple channels. I think, this is obviously his second channel, Phil Brown 2. And, I honestly, I haven't watched too much of this guy's content. I've seen him around here and there. I've seen a little bit of his content, and the stuff that I have seen was pretty good. And, some of the reasons I don't get around to watching, everybody's stuff is because, there's just so much content to watch sometimes. And I don't always have the time to sit down and watch 15 new YouTube videos from new YouTubers or whatnot, right? And sometimes I just kind of forget, right? But this is a good reminder, and this guy's got 548 subs right now. Let's try to get this to 600. Makes consistent videos. 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, a week ago. He's let's check out some of his content here. But current Canadian issues you need to know. So that's a 57-minute long video. A history of evil, deception, a history of evil, important third world, exposing the plan, EPS, follow the herd, a sad state of affairs for Canada. So he's got a lot of stuff that's covering Canada, but not only Canada. As you can see, like George Soros, something with what's that fucking American president's name? I forget his name. But yeah, so go check him out. Go subscribe to Phil Brown 2. Like I said, the links are all in the description below. And I'll put another link in the chat for you guys to go and subscribe to his channel right now. And hey, Christian, once again, thank you for the donation, man. Hey, May, give a shout out to my buddy Stan Ulk. Hey, Stan Ulk, how's it going, man? I didn't see you in the chat there. I must have missed you. Let's see here. Sometimes, okay, I have top chat on. I got to put it to live chat. Sometimes you miss, because top chat, I think it hides some things. So, I got to go to live chat. Maybe I missed Stan Ulrich. Okay, there you go. Stan Ulk, how's it going, man? Christian, thanks for putting a spotlight on me. Paybacks are a bitch. Paybacks are a bitch. What happened between you two? I have scurvy. AJ is just committing information jihad. Thank you, Sanako. And how's it going, buddy? everybody go to my Discord as well too. The link's in the description below. Sinako is in there fairly often, posting a lot of stuff. So go check out what he's posting. Go check out what a lot of others, YouTubers and stuff, are posting. Fredrick's in my Discord as well. That you can go have a conversation with him there too. With me, I'll talk to you and shit. And like I said, I want people to go there to share things, to share news, and I want it to be like a news aggregate place where Canadians can go, patriots can go, and they can look through all the different topics, Canadian news, American news, whatever. I have a thing about anti-white racism, so you can post whatever you find there that's like an anti-white racist, stuff to do with memes, stuff to do with science, stuff to do with animals, survival, nature. If you have survival, nature videos, tips and tricks you want to share, you can go there and share them there as well. Adam's vocabulary is impressive. Yeah, so that's something I don't have a very good vocabulary and something I need to improve on. And, sometimes you lack words to describe what you're actually trying to say. And, it comes out sounding stupid, or it just doesn't sound as well. But, the larger your vocabulary, the more you can give your mind voice to speak. And I think the more you can actually understand your own mind as well, the more words and things you can actually understand, or you internalize. Christian, thanks for putting spotlight. Phil Brown is awesome. I like his channel a lot. So much content, so little time. Yeah, exactly, Julie. Oh, I missed that from Raging, a donation there. Hold on. My chat's really slow right now. Where it was, okay. Gotta go put my stupid kids to bed, always getting in the way of my needs. I should probably shower too. Cheers, AJ and everybody else. Oh, thank you for the donation, Raging Man. I really appreciate that. And everybody go check out his stream. That's going to be starting in about an hour. So once this stream is over, I'll probably be done before that as well too. I hear AJ Syrians are trying to adopt. No, I won't allow them to adopt. They're not allowed to adopt. I let them breed, and then they have a child, and then one or two children that I allow them to have only if they can take care of it themselves. And then once they're old enough, then I use them as labor, right? I got to see my two grandsons yesterday. It was great. Oh, that's awesome, Faye Knox. I'm glad you got to see your grandkids. Family and reconnecting with family is really important, and something that we don't do often enough. And, social media, television, all these things to distract us. We forget the most important things in lives are our family and our friends and the people that will be there for you when you're in a bad situation. Your favorite TV show, your favorite anime, your favorite hockey star or football player isn't going to be there in your times of need. It's going to be your family and your friends. Speak for yourself. Lobster tastes great, and if they end up infesting your beard, you have a good supply. Yeah, I love bacon too. I think everybody loves bacon. AJ's child laborers do the roofing. Yeah, I actually don't roof. It's my Syrian slaves that do the roof. And the only reason my hands are dirty is from, slapping them across the face, because, their faces are dirty from working. So I slap them across the face and my hands get dirty, and I'm like, fuck. They're toilet trained. If they weren't toilet trained, they would be getting corrective discipline with the stick no bigger than my finger. So they don't do that anymore. Don't worry. And you can be mad at me for all the Syrian slaves, but what do you call it? It was Trudeau who brought the Syrians into Canada. It wasn't me. So you can blame me for the way I treat them, but I never brought them here. So you get mad at Trudeau instead of me for the way that I treat the people I have employed under my service. Go to that guy instead. AJ always wears small gloves. That's what OJ did. Exactly. OJ had the right thing, right? But they based that whole thing off of the glove, and that was just a stupid tactic or something, right? But let's see who else I want to promote here. This is Greg Wycliffe. Now, he was, I am pretty sure, a PPC candidate at some point. Yes, I'm just exploiting them, my noogs. But this is Greg Wycliffe. He makes hilarious videos. I've seen a couple of his videos already, and yeah, they're fucking hysterical. They're fucking hysterical. And he does like music, he sings, does like, I guess, kind of satirical type videos. But no, he's really good. I recommend you check out Greg Wycliffe if you have not been to his channel already, if you haven't seen him on Rance Derek's channel or anybody else's. Go to Greg's. He's got You People. He makes enough videos, not too frequently, but after the election, a lot of people obviously took a little kind of a break, right? Because it's not another few years until the election, so there's not really a point making as many videos about the election type shit or politics as much, right? But go check him out. His videos are funny as shit. He's a smart guy. Like I said, he used to be a PPC candidate. Whether that makes you want to go sub to him or not, I don't know. But yeah, go check him out. Looks like I had his channel up twice, but let me see. Hey, Brian M., how's it going, man? Hey, Mr. Goatman, how are you? AJ uses hamster water drinkers. Yeah. Must go. Oh, have a good one, Jesus. Thank you for coming by, man. I really appreciate it. They hate me. I hate them right now. Back. Damn infidel haters. Ask Julie if she will do a live stream. Julie, will you do a live stream anytime soon? I think, I don't know why. You should do a live stream, at least a short one. And, I bet you would have hundreds of people going to your channels, into your live streams and stuff, and to your conversations, and to, if you have guests on and stuff, right? I could see Julie's channel being really great, a really good streaming channel. And, that would be great if she did. And I would love to do a live stream with Julie. I have yet to even do a live stream with Julie. And, I'd love to do one, me and her, on my channel, on her channel, whichever. And, as well as all the other people that I'm promoting right now in my YouTube, or in the video right now, right? I've spoken with some of these people, but not all of them. I've spoken with some of them on other people's channels, but I have yet to have them on my channel. But yeah, I'd love to do that with Julie. Kelly Day again, I've had her on my channel. I've had MaidenLiberty. Mentioned her before. As you guys know, Fredrick obviously we were doing the Canadian Round Table for a little while there. But here's another person I want to promote to you guys is Free Bird Media Canada. So this guy, he's been making content for quite a while now. He's got, I don't agree with everything he says, but he's got some interesting opinions, and he does do some good work, when it comes to going on the scenes and asking questions and trying to figure out what's going on, whereas a lot of people don't do that. They just comment like me or something, right? But he will go out there and do some investigation and whatnot. So everybody go to Free Bird Media, go subscribe to his channel. I'll share the link in the description. Well, I already did, but I will show you his channel just so you can get an idea how it looks. Free Bird Media. So Free Bird Media Canada. So let's see what he's been uploading recently. So a week ago, FBM. So he's got like 5,400 subs, but a lot of them, he could definitely use more. There's a lot of Canadians, and if anybody here has not subscribed to him yet, go sub to his channel. like I say, he isn't making too consistent of videos of late, but neither have I. But at least one video or two videos a week, it looks like. And like I said, he goes on the scenes a lot of the times, explaining in detail what led to Ronnie Cameron being ejected from Don Cherry's support rally. Veteran and crowd forced Ronnie Cameron to leave. So he's talking about Ronnie Cameron here. I think they used to hate each other. I think they've made up and are now friends. Ronnie Cameron is also another channel. I don't have his channel here right now, but if anybody else knows or has the link, share it in the chat right now, because he's another Canadian YouTuber that does some important work, I think. I don't really agree with all of his opinions either, right? But whatever. The more Canadians, the better. And he's still a lot more based about a lot of different topics than a lot of other people. So, I'd recommend you go check him out, as well as Freebird Media. And let's see here. Let me see. Well, not my fault. Rance told me to unsubscribe from AJ. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, go sub to Freebird Media. He's a patriot. Freebird Media looks so young, but he is like almost 40. Really? I thought he was like 24 or something. I thought he was like younger than me, to be honest. That's fucked up, man. Are you serious? He's actually that old? The Syrians told me to sub to AJ. Oh, thank you, Diamond. Anyone see the latest crime severity index in Canada? No, I have not, Reverend Jim Jones. Will be abolished. Only Islam matters. What do you disagree with Freebird about? Just wondering. I can't think off the top of my head, but I remember he is a little bit too centrist for me. I think he was kind of saying like, he's not against certain policies that, in my mind, are kind of socialist. And I'm not a centrist. I think he kind of considers himself kind of more centerish in some ways, but just some of his opinions about, I guess, government and stuff like that, right? But I disagree with a lot of people on government, so I probably disagree with the majority of my subscribers on the government and stuff, right? I would be honored to do a live stream with AJ. Okay, I already read that. Well, not my fault. Okay, I already saw this. PEX works great if you can't soldier or afford a plumber. Okay, PEX, I've never tried that. Rainbows are mentally ill. Pound that like button, peeps. Oh, thank you. Yeah, everybody hit the like button, subscribe, share, everything. All that stuff really helps. I appreciate it. I am a plumber. Well, plumbing is a good job, man. It's a good paying job. It's, people are always going to need plumbers. It's reliable work. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I accidentally pissed on a plumber one time, and when I was roofing, because they were I was on a roof and we're torching it, right? And there was, I guess, I thought the drains were connected, like they should have been connected, right? And so I'm kneeling and I'm like, oh, there's all these different people on the job site, but I really had to take a piss. And I was like, okay, just me and my brother on the roof. And I'm like, okay, I'll just piss in this drain. And, as I'm pissing in the drain, I hear, oh, what the fuck? Oh, is this piss? I'm like, oh man. And then he came up later and we were like on a different section of the roof. And he's like, did you guys like piss down that drain? Or did you like throw coffee or something down there? And I guess I drank a lot of coffee. So I was like, yeah, no, it was just some coffee. And he's like, oh, okay, good. 'Cause it wouldn't be the first time I got pissed on by a roofer. And I'm like, me and my brother were looking at each other, like just not saying anything. And then once he leaves, we just break out laughing. And I felt bad. I was like, oh man, I didn't mean to piss on the guy. But the drain It should have been connected, man. It's not, you should have finished your work faster before the roofers came on the fucking roof. You wouldn't have got pissed on, man. Like, oh, thank you for the donation. Tell Stan I love my fellow truck drivers. Well, Stan, Christian says he loves his fellow truck drivers. Just so you know, is that true, AJ? You're trans? Who says I'm trans? Yeah, I'm trans. I'm only 2 genders last time I checked, so I guess white people would be out of jobs. Rogan's up. I'm going to transition into a Trans Am. I'm the cable guy. I identify as a B52 old, big, slow, but packs a huge punch. Diversity and multiculturalism is watching your Syrian's neighbor try to kill your Somali neighbor. Yes, exactly. It's tribal warfare going on in your community. Yeah, I know. I pissed on that guy good. Is it true, Mr. Goatman? AJ is transnational. Oh, yeah. He's housing Syrians. Union plumber identifies a billionaire. Where's my money? That's a good one. Hey, American Pie. How's it going, man? Don't peep out the pipe when someone's working on the pipes. I didn't know somebody was working. I didn't know someone was working on the pipes. I didn't know until I pissed on his head. Don't piss in the tar pot of the roofer either. It makes a big. Oh man, that would be dangerous, man. I wouldn't even do that, man. It'd be really dangerous. But yeah, that was bad. I didn't mean to do that. I felt bad for the guy. I was like, man, I apologize. Shit happens, literally. But man, I've seen some. I've heard some horrible stories. Like there's one guy. He had to go and fix a repair, and I guess he got this one guy that he was working with really mad, this other trade, and the guy like took a shit where he was supposed to work and like rubbed it between 2 things, and the guy showed up. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" like man, when you're working with roofers and shit, like trades, women don't fucking last very long. I had a couple women roofers, and like that didn't last very long, mainly because they couldn't do the physical work. If you can't pull up 100 pounds onto a roof, right, up 2 stories, up 3 stories, then you're fucking useless. If you can't do that, you're useless. I'm sorry to say. And it's not because I'm being sexist, but if you can't do the labor work, like, what the fuck am I? Why are you here? What's the point of you being here? It's ridiculous, but fact versus feeling, piss happens. Construction sites laugh our memories for life. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Like just the shit that you come across, the things you see, the people you see and whatnot. Just there's a lot of crazy people, especially, I work half of the roofers that you work with are criminals, like a lot of people. I remember when I first started roofing, one of the guys that I was talking with, and I was getting along with him, some native guy. And I'm like, yeah, we're talking and stuff. And he's like, yeah, he was in prison. I'm like, oh, so what were you in there for? He's like, I shot some guy in the head. And I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. We went to Sev and bought some shit and came back to the training course and ate it. And, I never saw the guy again, but I was like, okay. And then, like just the people I work with right now, at least a few of them I know have been to prison and shit. And the way things used to be on the roof, man, is way worse than it is now. And it's like, I called some guy an idiot, and he went to my boss. And well, this guy was a bitch to begin with. He was always a bitch. And I'm like, we did this test, and then he took a really long time to finish the test. And he's like, oh, I just didn't. I'm like, no, it took you a long time because you're an idiot. And then I said, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm kidding. Right afterwards. And he's like, all huffing and puffing, and he pushes me. And like when my back is turned, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why are you pushing me, you bitch? And then he's like, oh, you don't call me stupid. You better not call me stupid. And this and that. I'm like, hey, man, don't fucking push me. because like, you know, we're in this training course. If I retaliated, I knew, you know, I was going to get the brunt of it. But later I went to his car because I had to get something, because he actually gave me a ride there. And then I can't remember. He was saying something to me, but then he went to my boss later on and complained. So, oh, he may said this and he called me stupid. I'm like, but he left out the part of him like assaulting me and doing this shit. And I'm like, you're lucky, man. You're fucking lucky. Crime severity index. But this guy, yeah, I've actually known him since I was in elementary school and shit. He's my brother's friend, actually, but you know, he's always been a piece of shit. But you know, guys like that, you know, I heard a story. One guy, it was like they're working like a 20-story building, and this one guy was being a piece of shit, an asshole. So they hooked up his harness to the lift thing and like lifted him up and craned him over the edge of the roof. And we're like, you want to say that, you piece of shit? You want to do that, you motherfucker? And he's like, like people are insane, man. Like, people, like, once again, you're working with a lot of criminals. Some people, they have no issue with throwing you over a fucking roof and going back to jail, right? Like, it's not, you know, but most people are pretty nice. Like I'm saying, it's not like everybody's rough and everybody's a piece of shit, right? Now, most people are still pretty cool. Even the people have went to prison and shit, right? You keyed his car. Drug testing pisses me off. J'apprécie pas mal AJ puis ses discours. Bonne soirée tout le monde. Joyeux Noël et bonne année. Well, bonne année to toi aussi, Thought Drifter. Joyeux Noël. You know, I haven't spoken French in forever, man. I got to practice it more and get back into it because, you know, it's important. You know, you can't lose that, I think. I would be annoyed with woman roofer, right? You know, it's and that's the thing, right? Like, I didn't mind the girls. Like, they were nice girls. You know, one of them was okay. She wasn't that bad a worker. She was an okay worker. But it just comes down to, if you can't do the physical work, then you're kind of useless. You know, if you don't have big muscles, but like you can't do it, right? You know, it's like you gotta, and it was tough for me too when I first started roofing and stuff. Like, I was like, man, like after I pulled up all this fucking material and shit for my brother. I pulled up all these rolls and stuff, and I was like beat. I was like, man, like I have to do this every fucking day. Like, but you know, you get stronger, you know, it becomes easier as it goes on. But you know, if you don't even have the ability to lift it up to begin with, and then like be like, whoa, that was heavy, then you know, it's like you what the fuck, you know. And sometimes, like, I had to pull up like a 200-pound propane tank that's more than 200 pounds. So like me and this other guy hooked it up and we stand at the edge of the roof, you know, pull it up the fucking roof and pull it up onto the roof and shit. And if it was me and like a girl, I'd be doing the whole fucking pulling. I'd be pulling up everything, right? I'd be like, you're trying to kill me or something, you know, like, you know, I'm not trying to break my fucking back and shit, for Christ's sakes. Guys talk tonight. Hey, Tanya, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night so far. Je suis francophone, acadien du Nouveau-Brunswick. J'apprécie pas mal AJ puis ses discours. Okay, I already read that. Not too many people to pass a piss test of the trades. I don't know why you would need a piss test for the trades, you know, unless you're working for the government. Merci pour le wrench, Aimé. Oh, you're welcome, Christian Delorme. Hi, Gary. La BC, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, it's getting a little bit late here. So let me share MaidenLiberty's channel right here. So everybody, go subscribe to MaidenLiberty right now. Thank you for the donation again, Christian Lauren. But MaidenLiberty, I've had her on my channel before. She's been producing content for 6 years now. A lot of it is centered around Quebec, and you know, she hasn't released too much recently, but you know, she probably will soon. And I know she doesn't really know what direction she wants to go with her channel or whatever right now. But, I think she does like, what do you call it? Like metal and heavy rock or what do you call it? MaidenLiberty, I can't think of it, of the term right now, but she's got a lot of interesting perspectives. Plus she's from Quebec, right? Which a lot of people aren't from Quebec. And you kind of get that Quebecer perspective as opposed to people from Ontario or Manitoba or whatever, BC or New Brunswick, whatever. Not many people come from Quebec and make YouTube content that is in English, right? There's some French stuff, right? But go check her out. Go subscribe to her channel. I think she was saying something about where she wanted to maybe start a live stream where she does topical things, politics and maybe some entertainment type stuff. So go check out her streams when she starts doing them, and subscribe, try to get her channel up to 2,000 subscribers, get it up to at least 135. I think that's a goal. And, go say hello, interact in her comments, give her a little bit of motivation and stuff, because I think maybe she needs a little bit of it. Help her out. Be like, hey, great content. You're keep going and stuff, right? Because like I said before, we need more content creators. The more, the better. And sorry, sometimes you don't always get the views you want and the shares and all that stuff, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't stay consistent, stay persistent, and that you shouldn't stop making content, because YouTube is getting more censorious today. But it's still important to have as many voices as possible with as big of a platform as possible on YouTube, all speaking, all promoting a good message, right? And she has a fairly good message. So everybody go subscribe to MaidenLiberty. So let's see here. I got a couple more. MaidenLiberty sounds like a razor fist of Canada. Yeah, exactly. I think maybe she is kind of like a razor fist of Canada, I guess you could say. I know she does watch Styx Hexenhammer and stuff as well, and she's really into death metal, or not death metal, but like heavy metal. As you can tell, I don't know much about music. I don't even like really listen to music, to be honest. I listen to some shit that interests me, but if you're like, what's your favorite band? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't listen to enough to have a favorite band, to be honest. If any incident happens, you have to prove that your employees are safe workers. And if an incident does happen, you have to take a piss test to prove you were not under the influence on the job. Well, maybe in your province. But yeah, I've never had to take a piss test. I sprained my ankle at when I was jumping over a roof onto the next roof level, and I landed onto a big rock, and I twisted my ankle, and I never had to take a piss test or anything. They piss test you now if you cut your freaking finger. Which province is that? Because I don't know, maybe Manitoba is pretty loose on some of these regulations when it comes to the workers and shit, because I've never had to do that. What ends up happening is my company gets fined to the tits, though, if you go to the doctor's office without notifying your employer first. They will charge your company like $5,000, like $10,000, right? One Godless Woman as well, and BC Barbie, I do have her channel here that I was going to promote. I thought I did have it up, but I will bring it up. BC Barbie, she's also, like I said, guys, if you look in the description below, I have a link for all the channels that I'm promoting right now. So you can go there, subscribe, and you can find all the people that I'm promoting right now in that list as well, if you miss it here. And other than One Godless Woman, I got to put her in my recommendation list as well, because I have not yet. But there's a couple other people, if you guys can remind me to put other people in, let me know. But yeah, that's in Alberta. But yeah, like I cut my fucking hands and shit. I probably shouldn't be saying too much, to be honest. I shouldn't be saying too much. I'll just keep it at that. You know, whatever. I'm always safe. I'm the safest fucking worker you'll see in your life. That's all I'm gonna say, right? One godless woman, pulling 200 pounds doesn't happen in Alberta. You would be fucked if you lift over 50 pounds. Really? Really? Man, you know what, man? I work with people that are, you fucking pull up, you bitch. Like, they would call you a bitch if you can't pull that shit up, man. Like, or if you can't lower it at least. Like, I've had to lower the 200-pound tanks by myself, and I'm not even 200 pounds. Like, and I'm like lowering up a fucking roof. And I'm like, okay, well, you got to harness up, obviously. When I'm doing that, I would obviously be harnessed up. And I'd make sure it's fall restraint, right? So I'm just right at the edge, and then you're like a big fucking tank. You're like, like fucking low. Like, see, because I'll do maintenance, right? And I do production as well too when work is slower, and I'll go on production and shit. But maintenance is just 2 people, so I have to pull everything up with a rope myself. You know, I don't get the fucking. Sometimes we're doing a bigger job. We'll get, you know, the truck to come and boom lift the stuff onto the roof. But a lot of the times it's me that I go to the edge of the roof with a rope and I pull everything up with the fucking rope, and that includes things that are at least 100 pounds. You know, by myself. You know, no help. I have to do it multiple times, right? So fucking by the end of it, sometimes you're beat. You know, you pull up these peel and stick rolls, and they're more than 100 pounds just by the peel and stick rolls. And you're like, fuck, man. I had to pull up these. I remember I was on this hospital, and it was a 3-story building, and I had to pull up these thick fucking patio stones. And I pulled up one, and it was fucking, I don't know, like what the fuck this was. It was just so heavy. Like I pulled one up, my arms were almost dead. And then my brother was like, pull up the other one. Because my brother's a piece of shit, right? He's a motherfucker to work for and work with. He's a piece of shit in a lot of ways. But like I got the other one halfway up. My arms literally gave out. Like my arms died. Like I couldn't. You ever been working out or you work out with shit, and then your arms they feel weak? You know, they feel like they have no more strength in them left because you just pumped so hard, right? I did that with trying to pull up those things. And man, I got up halfway up, and then I stepped on the rope and like leaned on it, and I was like, you have to come up here and pull it up the rest of the way, because I can't fucking do it, man. I'm like, my arms are fucking dead. Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, I had to pull up patio stones to weigh down shit onto. It was a certain type of roof system, or what was it for? I can't remember. I think we had to put it on all 4 corners of the roof for something. I don't remember, but it was a fucking bitch. And I was like, man, I'm gonna like die. I'm like, I'm like, you want this to I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna crash and crumble into 100 different fucking pieces, man, if you don't fucking do something about this. Like, God, it was terrible, man. It was horrible. But well, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger at the end of the day, right? So if you see you can get through some of that stuff, you're like, well, all this other shit isn't as bad, right? And so next channel I want to promote is Race to the Bottom, which is Fredrick and Andy. They have a show that they do together. It's I know they're going into a lot of the, what do you call it? Kind of like the names, the people that are funding a lot of people, kind of like the big names behind the scenes and stuff, right? So, you know, go there, check them out. They do, I think, about a weekly stream, you know, once every week it looks like. So Race to the Bottom with Fred and Andy. And like I said, they go through, you know, the funders, the names and the connections of people, and they go really in depth. And, you know, I definitely recommend you guys check them out and go use them as a resource to figure out, you know, a lot of things that are going on, and, you know, who's the who, about who's paying who and whatnot, right? So go check them out. Subscribe to Race to the Bottom. They only have 39 subscribers right now. So please, guys, go subscribe to Race to the Bottom. Get them up to 60 subs at least. Get them up to 100. Get them up to 100. So then when they do a stream, they have at least 20 people watching or something like that, right? So go check him out. Go subscribe, like I said, to his channel. Share it. Everybody share all the channels that I've also promoted right now as well. And share them to your Twitter accounts, share them to your Facebook, share them to your whatever. Sharing is what's going to help us with all of this censorship that is going on right now, right? The sharing and, making, because the algorithm isn't going to do anything. So we need to share, right? We need to share, and that will help us at least get some traction, and there is a lot of an echo chamber in some regards, but there's still a lot of information that we don't know of, that I don't know about, that, Fred or Grant or Raging or BC Barbie or Julie or Kelly Day or Steve or Irving Twins or Slippin Lizard, all the people I've promoted so far, have opinions and perspectives that I don't have and that I can't have, right? So do that, go subscribe, go share, and do all that good stuff to help promote a lot of the patriots in Canada that ultimately want the best for you and me, right? I want good for people. I want good for Canada. I don't want people to suffer. I don't want people to hurt. I want us to have a good life. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want any money. I don't want anything, right? Maybe I have a little bit of an ego, right? I wouldn't have a YouTube channel if I didn't have one, right? Not like doing this for absolutely nothing, I guess. Maybe I'm getting some benefit out of it. Sure, I am getting lots of benefit out of it. But it's just important, to at least promote people that, are genuine at the very least. They're not trying to get something out of you, right? I want to learn something from you guys, and I want to impart what I think I know on people, on the world, and what I think can help make the world better, make a difference. There's so many solutions out there. There's multiple ways to skin a cat, right? Maybe I only know 2 ways. 3, 4, let me know. Tell me. Like I said, come to my Discord as well. We can have a discussion there too. I want good for Blue Apple. I would defend her against jihadis. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, Julie. Yeah, no, I'm kidding, right? Like even the crazies, even the lunatic nut bars like Blue Apple deserve to have a safe Canada for her and her children and her family, right? Even the crazy lunatics deserve to have a country to call their own, right? And that's ultimately, what I really want. At the end of the day, I don't want to be replaced. I don't want Europeans to be replaced. I don't want to be a minority, right? And I don't want to be violent to achieve that either. So, we need to talk about these things. We need to share. We need to discuss so we can avoid violence in the future. And, when violence comes, if violence comes, I'll be ready for it. Don't worry. It's kind of like, when that shit happens, okay, time to go. But before it does, you do everything in your power to try to prevent it. You don't be a nihilist. You don't just assume, everything's going to go to worse. So you stop trying. You always try. You keep trying. You keep doing it. You keep on until there is no hope, until there is absolutely no chance whatsoever, right? But there's always a chance. There's always possibilities. There's always options, and there's options that we don't see right now, that we're not, privy to, I guess you could say. Well, I know I'm already being replaced, right? But I think we all know that. But I'm just saying, I don't want to be replaced. And the thing is too, is that if you think of Canada, yes, as a whole, and you think of it like, yeah, we're never going to have that Canada back ever again. Like that form of Canada is not coming back, right? But there could be a future where there are sections of Canada where there is parts, or there is a homeland, or there is a place where Canadians or white people, Europeans, can have control of their destiny, right? Just like every other country has the ability. Israel can do it. Why can't we, right? But, you know, ultimately, that's something that's one of my main goals. You know, it's not that I hate minorities and brown people and all this other shit. It's just that why would I want to be a minority in the country my ancestors fucking created? But you stole it from the natives. But you stole it from the natives. No, I didn't. Okay? I didn't steal it from the natives. You know, people don't come to Canada for the teepees and bannock, you know? They come to Canada for the opportunities, for the infrastructure, for the rights and freedoms that the European people put in place, not Aboriginal people. Now, it doesn't mean they don't have a say in the country, but my point is the people didn't come here for them, right? But let me get to promoting more channels there, because it's getting pretty close to Chris's, raging stream. But Chris Semchuk as well. This guy's got 29 subscribers right now, so I want you guys to all go subscribe to Chris Semchuk. He's a veteran of Canada. Please subscribe to him right away if you can. Let me share his screen for you. But Chris Semchuk, like I said, he's got 29 subscribers right now. And, I'd like you guys to go sub to his channel, give him more subs. I don't think he's actually releasing too much content right now, but I'm pretty sure he was a PPC candidate, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, go sub to his channel anyways. Give him some subs, even if he doesn't have any content. Oh, well, he's a Canadian. And next, but not least, not last, but next is Julie Mora. And everybody, I think I don't need to necessarily promote her channel right now, because I think everybody in chat knows Julie Mora, but I'm going to anyways, because she is a great woman, a great lady, and she's always been very supportive of me and my channel, and I really, really, really appreciate that. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of the support that I get from all of you people. It all helps me a lot, man. Like, if I hear people, they say, oh, where have you been for the past couple of weeks? And, I was like, oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, the concern and stuff, right? Thank you very much. Burnout Rage, how's it going, man? Who's the new guy? Chris. He is a veteran from Canada. I'm pretty sure he's a PPC candidate. And I'm also probably going to be speaking with him sometime this week, because he said he was going to be coming through Winnipeg pretty soon. So what happened to his Veterans Voice channel? Right. Yeah, exactly. So he did have a channel, but, subscribe to him there. And then maybe if he does have any announcements for new channels, then you can go and you'll have a place to see it, right? He's in Canada. He's our alpha male up here. Totally agree. AJ, you're in Canada. Yes, I am Canada. American Pie, how's it going, man? AJ wants nothing except a few Syrian slaves, a harem, a castle, a pony, fame, large crowds cheering his name, being a leader of the world, etc. Yeah, that's all I'm asking for. Is that really so much? Is that really so much? But there's Julie Mora's channel. Did I share it already? Okay, I'm not sure if I did, if that was the other one, but I'm going to share it again. Everybody go subscribe to Julie Mora's channel. She makes amazing content, amazing woman, very beautiful, a very kind, loving woman, and you can learn a lot about her when it comes to Islam and anything to do with Islam. So I recommend, if you don't know a lot about it like me, I know enough about it not to like it. but she's definitely way more knowledgeable than I am on the topic, and many other people. And she's a genuine, legitimate person who will not lead you astray, right? Everybody can be wrong. I can be wrong and incorrect, right? I'm incorrect, but I'm never lying to you. I've never lied to you, right? I've never lied to you. Neither has people like Julie and a lot of the other people that I'm promoting right now, right? Not that I think, anyways, right? I can't get at people's heads, but they all seem like very genuine people to me. So the next person I want to promote is Raging Humanist. So if anybody has not went to Raging Humanist's channel so far, the Humanist channel, go and subscribe right now. He's going to be doing a stream in like, I think 10 minutes. So there it is right there. I'm just going to share it because it's going to be ending pretty soon. I also want to share Joseph Victor. This is what was his old name? I can't remember off the top of my head. Not Joseph Victor, but I guess this is his name now. But go subscribe to Joseph Victor. We're only people that do the best we can. Lying is when you tell something you know is false, but do it anyways for an agenda. Yeah, exactly. Raging Humanist is right. None of us, we're just trying to be, more, or just be truthful, more enthusiasm. I'll try. Joseph Victor, go subscribe to Raging Humanist. Joseph Victor, just cringe. I don't have the charisma you do though, man. I'm sorry, I don't have it. I'm very mellow, low, very even keeled person. People are like, get angry. I'm like, I can't get angry. It's like when I'm angry, when I'm serious, then I'm serious. Joe Hazelton, that's who it is. It's like I can't play fight. You know what I mean as well. And I'm not good at play fighting, or even kind of like making fun of people like jokingly, because I'm like, okay, it's got to be serious. When it's serious, then I go for the throat. I go for like the things that I know will eat you on the inside and shit. I'll talk about you being a single mother and how your children are being neglected, and I'll go all in. Like what if it's kind of like a joke and shit? I can't. It's hard for me to joke about stuff, right? I'll just be like, What was that Greg guy you mentioned? Greg, a former PPC? I believe he was. Greg Wycliffe. I am half insane. You know what we did to our Royals? Say unsubscribe to Rance Derek, get payback. Yeah, everybody, unsubscribe to Rance Derek. Please unsubscribe. Here's his channel right here. I'll put it in a link description. Don't go and subscribe to his channel. Whatever you do, he's a piece of shit. And he always insults me and makes me feel bad about the way I look. And it's not very kind, not very nice. But go unsubscribe to that son of a bitch, that piece of crap. All right, no, I'm kidding. I love Derek. He's a great guy. No, he's a very nice person. He promotes a lot of other Canadian YouTubers all the time. Brings on new people on his channel all the time, gives them shout outs. He's a really good guy, really good person. And I recommend everybody go subscribe to his channel. And also, I just shared my Discord link, right? So everybody go subscribe to my Discord. I'll share it right here. Like I'll show the image, share Discord so you guys can get an idea of how it looks. So let's see here. So this is my Discord, right? This is my Discord. So rules: no doxing, no advocating violence, no fags, gays are allowed, no spam, no porn, no harassment. You may only eat chips with dip. So these are the rules when you come to my Discord. Follow these rules and you'll be okay. I just came up with them today too. I've had this fucking Discord for months now, but I just came up with rules today. So I was like, I should probably have some rules. Probably a good idea. But you know what? Check it out. I got Canada news, all this good stuff being shared, all the news articles. I like I said, I showed an article today from Ajax, Ontario developer with council ties believed to be out of Canada. And I show some screenshots, a bunch of other stuff to do with Canada, and then American news as well. So if you got stuff that is to do with America, you could post it here. Look at this thing. Florida woman 20 to raise child with 4 fathers simultaneously. And this is the 4 fathers. Cuck, 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 and cuck. And this is the fat hoe. And you know what? I had to share this picture because this is Orwell and good. You guys got to subscribe to this guy. But he's like, if you're single, just remember that she can get 4 boyfriends at once. And I'm like, okay, that's so true, guys. Just remember, if you're single and you think you can't get anywhere, look at her. But look at the guys she's with as well, right? Like these are just soy boys, right? But I got world news, UK news. I got China, and I put /Fred because we all know Fred loves China. Europe, terrorism, and I put Marxism, socialism. This is from our communist. Why gulags aren't as bad as you thought. And then I got memes, so you guys can share all your memes here. Memes, good memes, funny memes, anything to do. This one is kind of funny, but whatever. If you guys want to find some good memes here, you can go through, look at them. You'll find some stuff. Important one, fewer. I can't remember what this. 6 ways Canadians can reduce carbon emissions. Import 1 fewer immigrant family. See, that's a good one. See that they can't really deny that, right? But yeah, check out the memes. Food. I share food stuff on here. I don't know why this shit with Jews is on here, but it shouldn't be here. Oh, wait. Oh, it's because it was talking about halal and kosher food, right? But see, I share Grandpa Kitchen. You guys should go subscribe to that guy. But he died like a month ago, and I was really sad. And I was like, what? Grandpa Kitchen is dead? Are you kidding me? Like, he's some Indian guy, and he feeds all these orphan kids and makes food for them. And it's just heartwarming. And I'm like, this guy's great. And there's good people all over the world, man. We can't forget that, right? There's great people. And it's really unfortunate this guy died, right? But whatever. A lot of food stuff, this guy's good. The Amazon Kitchen. I'd recommend you guys check him out, Or this guy, Steve 1989 MRE. You guys should go check out him. He eats what do you call it? Like military rations, but he's really funny, right? And then look at anti-white racism. You can share all your anti-white racism shit here. Random interesting stuff, funny shit, music, anime, movie, UFC, sports, freaks of nature, which I just put some crazy fucking guy with plastic surgery in there. And then I got, nature, animals. If you got for like nature and animals, you share your stuff here. Conspiracy, survival skills, science, history, culture, health. And then I got discussion. And also YouTubers. So guys, if you want to promote more YouTubers, you can go Canadian YouTubers, American YouTubers, UK YouTubers, European YouTubers, and world YouTubers. And then I have general discussion, philosophy, YouTuber, demographic replacement. So we can have discussions about demographic replacement, YouTuber drama. If you got some shit about YouTubers, why not throw it in there? Philosophy, religion, general, and and then you got voice chat. So everybody come subscribe to my Discord. That would be great. I'd love to get more people in here. Let me share this again. Share the link in the chat once again. Everybody go and subscribe and come to my Discord. More people, the better. I like I said, I like to get a lot of people in there, and I'd love it if everybody would share articles and news and opinions and funny videos and all that stuff in there. Go join the Discord. There's already a bunch of people in there that have regular conversations, and I want to get this thing big. big enough, where a lot of people will just go there and use it to look up news, to look up this, to look up that, or whatever, right? You flip the chip. Rance is in Ontario. He has nothing but vitriol left. Rance, Raging, AJ are the Canadian three amigos. No double dipping too, AJ. No trannies. No double dipping too. Yeah, I gotta put that as a list, right? No double dipping. But I'm like, no fags. But if you're gay, I'm not gonna like say you're not allowed in there. But just no gay shit, right? And no fags. She must have money. See you folks on Raging stream. Raging is starting. Yeah, have a good one, man. Everybody, I'm probably gonna take off or end this right away. So have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Good night.